Hello, and welcome to the screencast. My name is Chad Agarwal, and I would like to take you on a journey of finding Nemo. This is my unique approach to whole system collaborative change. This method was created to help win hearts and minds of individuals with patience yet persistence necessary to lead organizations to success. What is whole system collaborative change? Majority of individuals fail to implement change successfully because they see an organization as separate parts which needs to be fixed, rather than each part connected to a greater whole. If you do not involve the entire system in the change process, the change will not be sustainable. Individuals neglect to realize the ripple effect a change initiative has on other parts to the system. The purpose statement tells an organization why it should take the journey of finding Nemo to reach its desired outcome or future state. This method is designed to help you create a culture with increased transparency and support from all the people to implement change successfully. Finding Nemo will generate the following outcomes: win the hearts of people involved in the change process by connecting with them at an emotional level, win the minds of people involved in the change process by connecting with them at a logical level, and understand the importance of patience and persistence during the change initiative. System: who needs to be involved in Finding Nemo? Leadership team across all levels will be involved in Finding Nemo. Regardless whether identification of a change arose from the bottom or top, it is critical that leaders show support for change and demonstrate that support during communication and interaction with employees. The leaders must agree on a vision, where they see the company, and what needs to happen to get to the future state. Stakeholders: people who have unique insight into the issue and are directly or indirectly impacted by it. This will help build trust, which leads to increased consensus for the change initiative. This will also help increase transparency and lead to better decision making. Since stakeholders are usually closest to the process, it is important they understand the why behind the change and participate in creating the new process. Journey: the journey to Finding Nemo begins by finding and winning the hearts and minds of individuals involved in the whole system with patience yet persistence necessary during the entire process. By keeping the whole system, including leaders and stakeholders, aware of the change initiative and providing them a clear and compelling vision of the future, you can embark on a journey destined to succeed. During the journey, you'll need to connect with people on a personal level. This is all about caring and connecting. Help people see or feel the current problems and connect emotionally, which will increase commitment and reinforce change behavior. Address any fears, which can help build trust and cultivate a feeling for safety in supporting the change. This method can provide consultants and train you and your team on tools including diversity and inclusion training, personality assessments, empathy training, conduct engagement surveys, and much more, which will help establish the emotional connection. As the journey continues, you'll need to connect with people on a logical level. With well-articulated analysis and data on why the change is necessary. Provide proof to support why change initiative is urgent, and also provide tangible benefits for the change. This method can provide consultants and train you and your team on tools including defining and setting KPIs or key performance indicators, which are created and agreed on by the whole system, establishing a performance-based economic incentive program for rewarding performance, and many other tools which will help connect to the employees at a logical level. During the journey, you'll need to understand that change takes time. Individuals need to move through their own stages of denial, resistance, exploration, and finally, commitment. Therefore, you must be patient and recognize all individuals need to go through each phase at their own pace. But this can be expedited if you win the hearts and minds early on in the process. During this phase, we ensure the tasks are personalized, solicit employees' feedback, advocate open door policy with management, address instances of resistance immediately, continue to customize the change plan as needed based on input gathered. As a change leader, you will also need to be persistent. There will be setbacks and failures along the journey, and it's how you deal with them which will determine the outcome of the change endeavor. Keep the entire system moving forward against their fears and doubts. We continue to build momentum through recognition, continuing to build trust, listen with an open mind to all the input, customize training, establish milestones, and celebrate small wins throughout this process. The values that this method follows is heart, mind, patience, and persistence. Individuals must see and feel the need for change. They have to be honest with themselves and truly believe the current truth or insight which influences their feelings. They must also be honest to themselves and truly believe the facts, analysis, and logic which will influence their thinking. Individuals must understand that implementing change is a process. It will not happen overnight. They must remain calm and composed throughout the journey. Last but not least, know that the change requires constant effort. At the first sign of trouble, the individuals must persevere and carry on and not quit. Continue to take action, which will build the necessary momentum. Where is the evidence that Finding Nemo will work for your organization? It is rooted in research from people like John Kotter and his book, The Heart of Change, where he has shown how winning hearts and minds is an important part to changing behavior of people and ultimately sustaining change. It's also reflected in methods like the World Cafe, where engaging the whole system in the change process to ensure everyone's input is considered will increase the likelihood of sustaining change. The model of Finding Nemo is designed based on the Pixar movie Finding Nemo. It is a simple model to explain to anyone. During this journey, you play Marlin, Nemo's father, in search of a perfect blend to implement change successfully. Along the way, you will make new friends by winning their hearts and minds, encounter challenges, face roadblocks, and many other hurdles and situations. But if you follow the path with patience and persistence, you're destined to reach your goal. If you feel that Finding Nemo can help you and your organization, please email us or call us to start your journey. Clearly, implementing change requires touching both the heart and the head of those being impacted by the change. No matter how compelling the logic for change is, an individual's choice to embrace change is also an emotional decision. Finding Nemo believes in using a holistic, collaborative approach to partner with your organization and help it reach its envisioned goals successfully. Hopefully this screencast provided you with insight on how Finding Nemo can help you. My associates and I look forward in taking the journey of Finding Nemo with you and your organization. Thank you.